So what it do? It's your girl Black Lacquer, and we are live. Well, not really, but last night we were. So on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on my Black Lacquer page on Facebook, we do a cocktails and chit chat, and it's live, and we have live discussions. And so I'm basically going to do the Cliff Note version over here. So if somebody missed the live yesterday, they don't get to see the conversation we had, but they will get the information, or at least know what we discussed, right? Because it may be interesting. And then next Wednesday, you'll have your behind over there at 7 o'clock, cocktails and chit chat. So the drink for last night was Jack and Coke. I had Jack and Coke. I don't know what they had. Somebody had a peachy drink, and I think the other lady was actually driving, so she couldn't drink it. But anyway, here's what we were talking about. We were talking about cleansing and clearing your spaces and your energy. And I have been talking to friends about doing this very thing, and I'm actually working on clearing my space in here and getting it kind of straightened up. Like, she just got something thrown on just to keep her from being naked while I'm doing my video. And I'm trying to rearrange things so that you won't even see her over there, because yeah, nobody wants to be looking at her. So I have been talking to my friends about clearing and cleansing, and I was mentioning to them that I believe that certain things hold energy. It could be negative, positive, or just plain stagnant. And the reason I believe that that's happening, I am so disorganized right now. Like, normally I am not used to a cluttered space. And when I moved out of my 3-bedroom house where it was just me, to move here into a smaller home that I have to share the space now with somebody else, and they have their stuff and I have my stuff, and really the place is just not big enough. And then after my mother transitioned, I ended up with some of her stuff, and that was one of the things that I was talking to them about. And like, I just have some of that stuff for the simple fact that it was hers, and it really is serving me no purpose if I'm not using it, and I'm not going to use it. I have certain items that I'm just not going to use, and it's taking up space. And although I don't feel like anything of my mother's would be negative, have anything attached to it negatively from her. I mean, she's my mom, but because I'm not using it, and I might feel some type of way about it, that's not really positive or like good. So why am I just letting that stuff hang around when somebody else could be using it or enjoying it? So that was one of the things. And the other thing is, I really believe that if things are in disarray, then I cannot think straight, right? So my mind will be rambling. I have so many different ideas, and they come and they go and they don't stay, and I forget. And it's a result of what's around me. So if you take a look at your space and what's around you, and you can kind of pick up on the energy that's getting it. Now, if you got a house full of things that are really serving no purpose and just taking up space, it's like blocking the flow. And that related to blocking blessings, because my friend, High Maintenance, she was like, I have a box that I want to send you, and every time I get ready to send you that box, for some reason, I just cannot send that box. I just cannot get to the post office. Now, mind you, she hates the post office, right? She hates going to the post office. But I said, because we were talking about the same thing, I said, it may be possible that the reason you can't send that box is because I'm still in the process of organizing and releasing some stuff that I already have, and there's not enough space for it yet, and the universe knows that. So basically, you cannot receive unless you give. In some instances, you have to give to in order to receive, and you have to free up space for. Because I did tell her this. I'm like, who knows what blessing could be inside of one of these boxes that's packed up or up under a piece of clothing. And when I mean that, I don't mean like it's physically something there. I just mean that by clearing the space and cleansing it, you open it up to a path that's healthier, a path that's more peaceful. It's going to be more lighter, and the air is going to be lighter, and then everything is just going to start to flow in your life. I just believe it. So I named this year, 2019, the year of the clear. That's it. I made that up. 2019 is the year of clear. So in order to get some peace, in order to get some clarity, in order to get some clear, you have to do some cleansing work. You have to do some cleaning. You have to do make room to receive a blessing. And that's pretty much what we talked about last night, right? That's really cool. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to say that I am going to be giving away a lip gloss. This one in particular, it is it's a spiced apple lip gloss from Teacup Cosmetics. I'm not going to give you this one, but I have a brand new one that's unopened, and I'm going to give it away. And all you have to do is on YouTube, you have to follow me, and you have to follow Tcope67, and we're going to check to see if you're following, and then go over to Instagram. If you're on Instagram, go over to Instagram and follow Teacup Cosmetics, right? And I'm going to give this away. I'm going to give it away next week. I'm going to do a drawing next week. All right, so next Friday, come through and we'll see who won the lip gloss. And that's all you have to do. It's just follow us. That's pretty much it. And make sure that, I know, in the comment section, tell me what your favorite color is. So after you have followed her at Tcope67 and you follow me, then come back in the comment section and tell me what's your favorite color, and that's how I'll know who is entering the contest, and that's how we'll be able to decide who gets entered and who's gonna win this lipstick. All right, I'm out of here. Peace and toodles. And if you have any questions about the clearing and the cleansing, I may be talking again about it next week, but just let me know in the comment section. All right, peace and toodles.